So, without a doubt, the grandest house in Lachine is this stately mansion, which unfortunately is no longer one house anymore. It's been chopped up into condos. But it is known as the Bickerdike, named after the cattle magnate who had it built back in the Victorian era, and not, as you might imagine, named for arguing lesbians. Now, back in the day, I'm sure it had an unobstructed view of the water down there. Since then, of course, the land's been used up for more housing. I've been in here once, exactly, back when it was first made into condos. This would have been the late 70s, early 80s. It's a whole bunch of different units now. And I remember at the time, they weren't exactly built to be great individual units. The layout didn't really lend itself, so some of the smaller units are quite odd in their configuration, with bathtubs in odd places. But still a really cool place. Lots of at least interesting units that are full of character. And well maintained. It's quite different from when it originally went up. There was a big centerpiece that rose quite a bit higher. Obviously there's been a lot of doors added rather than just the main entrance, but it is still recognizably the same house as it was back then. If you hear panting, that's not me, that's Furgus, who's out on a walk with me, and he's looking at another dog right now. Yeah. So, yeah, you're just dying to get across the street. Well, there's a kitty there he doesn't even care about. But I just had to come over here and show you that, yes, I'm not kidding, the place is called the Bickerdike. And has been since it was built. I believe it was 1870, if I remember correctly. Anyway, that's a personal favorite of mine. One of the great historic buildings of my hometown, Lachine.